In recent years, drought occurrences have increased due to the boost of man-made activities and the increase of water demand, since the population of the world keeps growing at a tremendously fast pace. The United States has been a victim of this issue since many states are now suffering from severe droughts. In this map of the United States, it is clearly evident that most of droughts are occurring in the West Coast. Take California, for example. A state known for its vegetation and proximity to the sea has now become an arid landscape. Next, Julia Wild from Discovery News will talk about the reasons why the drought is so persistent.
Recent research from scientists at the ARC Center of Excellence for Climate System Science found the reason that drought was so bad. The surface temperatures of the Pacific Ocean ends up controlling the jet stream. As it moves across the country, the stream carries storms like a conveyor belt. When the ocean heats up, it can move those storms north into Canada or further east, skipping over the Western Great Plains. So that's one of the reasons why the West is so dry.
As stated by Julia Wild from Discovery News, there is no way for us to control drought occurrences. They often occur naturally, but they are occurring more and more due to global warming. What we can do is try to lessen the waste of water and try to decrease pollution in order to prevent droughts from getting worse. It is vital to understand and take in consideration that this issue affects some more than others. People living in poverty tend to be the most affected by this kind of issues since they are more exposed. When problems like this expand to most of an area, it is very hard for the government to come up with methods in order to be able to provide food and water to the poor. For this reason, it is vital to understand that people can help the poor by donating what they can of water and food, as this can save many lives. Another group that is gravely affected by droughts are farmers, since water is substantial in order to maintain their crops and cattle alive. The government considers farmers to be extremely important to the economy, and for this reason they allow farmers to use great amounts of water in order for them to irrigate their lands and provide water to their cattle. The main problem with this is that in many occasions the soil has lost its fertility and farmers end up losing all they have and ultimately end up in poverty. In the following pie chart provided by the Northern California Water Association, we can see that most of California's water usage comes from farmers, as they use incredible amounts of water in order to irrigate their lands. It is impressive to see that only 10% of the water usage of California comes from urban areas. Even though farmers are exempt from some laws regarding water usage, most of the people living in the city have to follow strict rules in order to avoid any wastage of water. If the people were to break any of these laws, they will have to pay fines. These fines works as an incentive for people to save water, and it also allows the government to know that most of the people are following the rules. The most common laws are that people need to avoid taking long showers, and they should also avoid using potable water for anything other than consumption. It is strictly forbidden to use water in order to wash the car or use it for pools. Irrigation is not completely restricted, but it should be limited as much as possible. The government cannot actually make sure that everyone is following the rules. So for this reason, it is vital to report anyone who is breaking these laws to the authorities. Even though drought occurrences cannot be completely stopped, we can prevent them from being severe by saving water and decreasing pollution. It is important to understand that we can still revert some of the damages we have done to the environment. By doing this, we are securing a brighter and greener future for our future generations.